Hi students, in this video I am explaining about basic instrumentation skills. Okay, I'm sharing this. Okay, basic instrumentation skills. This is the sixth subject in 4th to 7th. Okay, extra subject. In this we have 2 units. Unit 1 lo topics basic of measurement. Second topic is electric voltmeter and third topic is cathode ray oscilloscope. Okay, and unit second, in this we have two topics. That is, first topic is signal generators and analysis instruments. Second topic is digital instruments. Okay, now digital instruments. First, in this first unit, okay, first unit. What is the first unit? Basic of measurement. Okay, now first topic is basic of measurement. Basic of measurement. Okay, first we have to know definition of instrument. Okay, now what is that definition of instrument? Okay, definition of instrument. What is the definition of the instrument? An instrument is a device in which we can determine the magnitude or value of the quantity to be measured. Okay, now what is that? What is the definition of the instrument? We have to measure. Okay, now we have to measure magnitude or value of the quantity. Okay, now determine the magnitude and or value of the quantity. Okay, that is measured, then it is called instrument. Okay, now the measuring quantity can be determined, defined, that is voltage. Okay, now voltage comma current. Okay, current comma power and energy. Okay, what is the definition for the instrument? An instrument is a device in which we can determine the magnitude or value of the quantity to be measured. Ante measured cheyadam. Okay, vaatni ఏమేమి మెజర్ చేస్తాం దాంట్లో magnitude or value of the quantity ని. Okay na, to be measured. Then the measuring quantity ఏంటవి? voltage, current, power and energy, etc. Okay na, etc. These values are the measuring quantities. Okay now these are the measuring quantities. And now next is the classification of instruments. Classification of instruments. Classification of instruments. Okay, in this first in classification of instruments, these are the two types of the instruments. Okay, now these are the two types of the instrument. First one is the analog instrument. Okay, now first one is the analog instrument. Okay, now and second one is the what is the digital instrument? What is that? First one is the analog instrument and the second one is the digital instrument. Okay, first one is the analog instrument. Classification of instruments, these are the two types of the instruments. These are analog instrument and digital instrument. First, what is the analog instrument? Okay, now what is the analog instrument? An analog instrument, the measured parameter value is displayed by the movable pointer. Okay, now display by the movable pointer. The pointer will be moved continuously with the variable parameter or analog signal which is measured. The reading is inaccurate because of parallax error during the skill reading. Meaning, and actually the general meaning ఏంటంటే analog instrument అంటే this is the movable pointer. Okay na, analog instrument means ఈజీగా గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి, దట్ ఈస్ అ మూవబుల్ పాయింటర్. ఓకేనా, దట్ ఈస్ ఏ మూవబుల్ అనలాగ్ ఇన్స్ట్రుమెంట్ మీన్స్ దట్ ఈస్ ద మూవబుల్ పాయింటర్. అంటే ఒక పాయింట్ నుంచి ఇంకో పాయింట్ కి మూవ్ అవుతూ ఉంటుంది, అంటే ఇట్ ఈస్ ఏ మూవబుల్ పాయింటర్. అంటే 0.1 ఉందనుకోండి ఎగ్జాంపుల్, మూవబుల్ పాయింటర్. ఇప్పుడు ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ 0.1, ఓకేనా, 0.1 ఉంది. తర్వాత నెక్స్ట్ మూవ్ అవుతూ ఉంటుంది, దట్ ఈస్ టు 0.2 అండ్ 0.3 ఆర్ 0.56 అట్లాగా. అంటే ఒక పాయింట్ నుంచి ఒక పాయింట్ కి దట్ ఈస్ మూమెంట్ అనేది ఉంటుంది దీనికి. అంటే ఒక స్టాండర్డ్ పాయింట్ ఉండదు, ఓకేనా, ఒక మూమెంట్ ఉంటుంది దీనికి. దిస్ ఇస్ అండ్ దిస్ ఇస్ కాల్డ్ మూవబుల్ పాయింటర్, దెన్ ఇట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ అనలాగ్ ఇన్స్ట్రుమెంట్. ఓకే, విచ్ ఈస్ and the pointer will move continuously. అంటే in this point చెప్పండి కదా, 0.2 0.1 నుంచి 2 కి, 2 నుంచి 3 కి, 1 అంటే మూవ్ అవుతూ ఉంటుంది. కాబట్టి దిస్ ఇస్ ఏ మూవబుల్ పాయింటర్. ఓకే, the pointer will be moved continuously with the variable parameter or analog signal. ఓకేనా, అనలాగ్ సిగ్నల్ which is measured, దాంట్లో మెషర్ చేస్తారు. ఓకేనా, ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఇన్ దిస్ అనలాగ్ ఇన్స్ట్రుమెంట్ కి ఎగ్జాంపుల్స్ ఏమంటే, these are the ampere meter. Okay, ampere meter, comma, voltage meter, voltage meter, comma, ohm meter. Okay, ampere meter, voltage meter and ohm meter. These are the example for the analog instrument. Okay, now what is the analog instrument? Analog instrument is a movable pointer. Analog instrument is a that is movable pointer. It is the continuously moving. Okay, now then continuously moving to the analog signals. Okay, now that is example 0.1 to 0.2 అంటే 1 నుంచి 2 కి, 2 నుంచి 3 కి, 3 నుంచి 4 కి అలాగా మూవ్ అవుతూ ఉంటుంది. కాబట్టి then it is a movable pointer, that is called, this movable pointer is called analog instrument. Okay na, analog instrument ki examples enti, that is ampere meter, voltage meter, ohm meter. Okay na, ampere meter, voltage meter and ohm meter. And next second one is, what is the second one? That is digital instrument. Okay na, digital instrument, then the digital instrument, the measured parameter value is in decimal values. Okay na, actually what is this decimal values? The decimal values are only 0 and 1. The decimal values are only 0 or 1, and 0 and 1, these are the these two values are called the decimal values. Okay na, which that is decimal values from which the reading can be read through numbers form. Okay na, ee numbers form lo vaste danni digital instrument antaru. Okay, therefore the parallax error is not existed, terminated. The concept used for digital signal in a digital instrument is logical binary values. These are the logical binary values. What are the logical binary values? These are the binary values, that is 0 and 1. These are all the called logical binary values. That is, this called the digital instrument. Okay na, this called a digital instrument. Next topic is characteristic of instruments. Characteristic of instrument. Okay na, characteristics of instruments. Okay na, these characteristics are, these are the 12 types of the characteristics here. These are the first one is instrument, and second one is measurement, and third one is accuracy. And fourth one is resolution. Fifth one is precision. Sixth one is expected value. Seventh one is series. Eighth one is dead zone. Dead zone or dulled. Ninth one is nominal value. Nominal value. Next one is 10th one is bias. 11th one is range. 12th one is sensitivity. Okay, these 12 are the characteristics of the instruments. Okay, now, okay, then this is the what is that basic of measurement and definition for the instrument and classification of the instruments and the characteristics of the instruments. Okay, next video I am explaining about these characteristics of the instrument. Okay, now next video I am explaining this. Okay, thank you so much.